Society Stitchers. I'm Katie.
I'm Laura.
I'm Athena.
And we are the Black Needle Society. And we're here to open up days 23 and 24 of the nice list. Oh my gosh, 3 presents left. We're going to open up 2 of them. We'll only have 1 left after this.
I can't believe Christmas is in 2 days. Like, because this was yesterday for us.
So it's 1 day. Today's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
1 day.
Yeah.
So we have 2 gifts.
Like, we still have to get through today, even though we're kind of already through it. It's okay. It counts.
Anyway,
it's fine.
Okay. Do you want to hold up your fabric and threads while we let Athena open the card?
Yes, and Mom has already scratched.
Yep, I'm ready to go. Hang on, let Katie get it out real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this open.
Athena's really excited about this.
Okay.
So I already know what this is. I model stitched this for Michelle. And something I was going to say in our last video that I was just like, keep it close. So Katie said to give us your guesses on what you think it was going to be, because we feel like this pattern is so out of the box. But she picked that 18 count Aida that she's showing right there because she knows that that's my zone. That's what I like, is 18 count Aida. So she chose that for me. And I think that Michelle does an awesome job of thinking of her model stitchers when she's designing the pattern. Like, what does my model stitcher like? What's going to scream to them? What's going to make it fun for them? And I know I'm new here, but I mean, if you guys knew me at all, Halloween is my jam. So if I'm going to do a Christmas pattern, I'm going to do this one.
Yeah. Mindy Sticky, this custom pattern was designed just for our Advent subscribers.
And it is called Winter Witches. And yes, those are the patterns, or those are the colors in the dresses mostly. She obviously has like some green DMC in there too. This does call for 5 regular DMC and then the Etoile Blanc, because you know all that snow, it's sparkly. So I model stitched this and I FFO'd this.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Did you watch her talking about your amazing finishing skills?
Yes, I did. Thank you so much, Michelle.
It looked really good.
It did.
Thank you. This fabric back here, I was fortunate enough to go with Katie and Laura when they were on a fabric shopping trip.
One and only time Athena has agreed to go, and I think otherwise she will never make that mistake again.
Athena was like, I want to go when you guys go shopping sometime for Love You More.
That's what this is like.
So we're like, oh, you want to come with us? We're just getting a few things today.
I wandered the store for like, I think I toured one store at least 15 times and they were still going. But I picked this out. I just went to a Christmas section and just started pulling. And absolutely love this candy cane one. I don't know if you guys can see, there's candy canes that they're holding as their wands instead. Oh my gosh. Erin from Steel City pointed this out to me, and I feel like I know a lot about Minecraft because I have 3 boys. So I've heard a lot of Minecraft. I think I flush it maybe is my thing. But yes, that's the thing. If you put a pumpkin head on a snowman, it will come to life in Minecraft. I verified that this morning with my 13-year-old. So I do not know if Michelle knew that. I did not recall that when I was stitching it, but
like, she might know that. Like, I don't know if that's something Rosie would be into or not.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Minecraft is at all different levels.
Yeah.
I mean, Minecraft is something that can start with very, very young, and it just builds on itself. So
yeah.
So,
but
it's so cute. We're so glad to have Michelle design one of the patterns for this box.
And I feel like this was like my one contribution to the box.
Yes, because this was before.
So my excitement on this one thing has been through the roof, whereas I'm like, I know how you feel with the whole rest of the box, Katie.
Well, yeah, because we planned and had bought most of this before Athena joined the team as customer service rep.
Yes.
And
yeah, I think it was like right at the beginning. I remember working with Michelle to choose the fabric and the flosses and everything. So I really, really love model stitching for Michelle because she does make it a collaborative effort. It's not kind of like just a here, stitch that. You know, includes you in a lot of the process. That's really fun.
I know I got to stitch a piece for her, and I actually opened it up pre-COVID. I actually had it with me to start when I went to one of my Thursday night events at Panera. And when I started stitching, the floss was too pale for the fabric she sent me. And I happened to have little scraps with me that were big enough for her piece. So I'm like sending her pictures from Panera with all my stuff laid out. And Michelle's like, okay, yes, that one looks good. So, you know, she absolutely is flexible and goes with what with what will work.
Yeah.
So, and it was,
yeah, because when I first started stitching this one, I don't remember what she first sent me. I feel like it was a color and cotton fabric to start off with.
I think
and so. I put some of the snow stitches in, and I'm like, no, the snow is not going to show up. It was too light of a fabric. So I had a couple of PTP pieces in my own stash, and so I pulled Mirage, and she's like, oh yes, I love that one.
Some too. We had some Ada too, because spoiler, we're having Thea work on something for me for next year.
Yeah.
And so we've been keeping a stash of some different Adas here. So I'm going through and trying to pull out, because we know like roughly what Michelle's looking for, and
yeah,
your pictures
and kind of the feel that she likes. So that is a good tip though, that like if you're going to do white or snow or something, make sure that you peel off one strand or two, whatever you're going to stitch with, and lay it across your fabric to make sure it's going to show. Because I think it was fine as a whole skein, no matter what you looked at. The one I was on, probably yours too, but as soon as you peeled it off, then you just can't, I mean, they're just gone. Oh,
hi Pia.
This is my little party
this
crasher.
is Bella.
Oh, that's Bella.
Well, this is the fuzzy girl.
Hi, baby.
She would like for Katie to just pick her up and just love on her.
Yeah. Hi.
So, okay, that was day 23.
I think she's trying to crawl on my back.
You can show the box.
So then, day 24. We're so,
and I got it ready
excited.
for you.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting crawled on. Okay.
And day 24 is from Ink Circles. And it says, set this mug out with some milk for Santa tonight. Exclusive artwork from Tracy Horner.
How gorgeous is that?
And the very center is all needles.
Yes. So, and I think it's showing up for you guys.
I love this. Michelle said it was needles pulling thread, and it just makes me want to sing music from The Sound of Music. But we asked Tracy for one of her designs, and she gave us a few options, and we like this one the very best.
Initially, we had talked to her, we were going to send an enamel mug, and we, through process, decided we liked this design better, and that it would show up better on this mug because it had a larger printing area.
And we love this copper.
Oh yeah, it's just pretty.
It almost looks like a rose gold, but it's a copper. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I love that even
needles and thread.
Copper.
Yes.
The only white part is the inside. I just think it's a pretty mug.
Very pretty.
I'm so excited for everybody to open this mug.
Yes. And I know you guys all get lots of mugs, but we loved this one. And Tracy Horner, who has an Ink Circles mug? We do. Thank you, Tracy. I don't know if she watches us or not.
Either.
We'll tag her.
Yeah, but yeah, we love her. We got to meet her last year at Galleria, and she had these beautiful note cards that we also bought as a prize for
Yes.
our Show Me retreat,
Oh
our
yes.
disco retreat this year. And that's what made us think, oh, maybe her artwork would look great on something other than cross stitch. And because
Yeah.
she is an artist first.
And that's kind of a cool thing that I don't think we often think about with cross stitch designers, is that a lot of them do actually hand draw and do artwork. If you ever go to Tracy's site, you can see artwork that she has drawn.
Oh, so pretty. We were like going through her whole website when we were thinking about contacting her for this, and we were like, is this something she would do, and how would we request this? And oh my gosh, and she was like the first designer we reached out to, and it wasn't even cross stitch, but yeah, and we were like, oh my gosh, is Tracy even going to talk to us?
I mean, this is Katie means like the very first for any of our boxes.
And she was so lovely, and she was so excited about it and was on board immediately. And yeah, it was just awesome experience working with her.
And we look forward to collaborating with her again.
Yes, she's in our March box, guys. She's designing a pattern for us.
So that will be really fun too. So, and we hope to pull in as we discover more of the cross stitch designers who do artwork as well. We hope to pull in more of those people and do other projects, because obviously we put lifestyle items in your boxes.
Yes.
So yeah.
And yeah, while it's not cross stitch, it's by a cross stitch designer. So it's, I mean,
that makes it awesome, right? So you want to talk about stitching?
Sure. So I've put in a whole like 20 minutes maybe, because
Katie's been working.
Yes, I spent my Christmas Eve morning pulling out all of our inventory. Actually, I did that last night with my sister. She helped, and we pulled out all of our inventory, and this morning I went through it and took photos of everything that we had extra, and made the listings, got stuff up on the website, and figured out pricing and figured out weight. And then we finally, counted it all and put all of the stock in there, and then cleaned it all up.
And I was here for moral support.
Yeah, Mom was like, tell me what I can do. Tell me. And I'm like, go stitch. This is like, because one computer, one device to update things, and like it wasn't really a two-person job.
Yeah, I did help with some research, but when we got a little further along, but they're just really, there really wasn't a lot to do with it. I mean, me sitting in here chatting with her was probably the best thing.
So I'm not like, oh, this is taking forever. Yeah. Actually, no. You know how you really helped? You reminded me to get food and to feed myself.
That often is a problem.
Yes. So yeah, I've had about 15-20 minutes worth of stitching. But I will be stitching more on this today. I just wanted to get that out of the way first thing today so I could enjoy the rest of the day and tomorrow. So this is my progress on Christmas Eve. Which side is it? Christmas Eve from Prairie Schooler.
Nice.
Seeing all of that. Also, I noticed today in the corner of the chart, it was originally $2.
And how much did you pay for it?
50 cents.
Nice.
Oh, no, we didn't even pay that. We paid a quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Discount.
Didn't think I was that old, but obviously I was there.
Oh, sorry. Wait, just flashed the pattern.
So, yeah. Everything was half price on the day we were there.
Because Mom was over a certain age.
My age does not start with the 6. No.
Oh.
So, but it was funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, sure, if you want to give us 50% off everything
I think
that's already.
I think it saved us like $1.50.
It was a hot day. That probably paid for part of the ice cream.
Probably did.
Oh, Katie's birthday was miserably hot.
It was. But it was so much fun because I got to hang out with Mom and I got to hang out with Thina. Thina took us to a new custard place over by her.
Yeah, relatively
Oh,
close. Yeah.
What was it called? Custard's Last Stand.
Custard's Last.
Moms,
I'm sitting here stitching while we're going. Yeah, because that's what I do. Let me poke my needle through. I think I've ended it almost the exact same spot. So my pattern, I'm stitching from my device. So this is convenient because all I have to do, oh yeah, I got a lot of rainbow.
Yeah.
Let's see, this way. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
There you go. It's Noelle
Right.
from Modern Folk Embroidery. And it's not going to be very exciting for you guys to see because I've been working on a whole bunch of borders. I'm not going to take it out of my hoop, but basically this side looks like this side. And I have a little bit more to fill in this border. And really, I'm just to the fill in on this stuff, but I need to put this away. Do you want me to go ahead and do my other one?
sure.
Or do you want Athena to show hers and then I'll do my
Athena
other one?
could show her progress on
Whatever
Life
she's
After.
working. Well,
No.
she's got 2 over there.
Well, yeah, I've got 2 as well. So what do you want to do?
Go ahead, show.
You go.
I'll show this one first. So I kind of got away from the diagonal and I just made a little bit more progress here. So I think I had this down here. Yep, that's it. I didn't put very much progress in this, but
You said the diagonal was a little tedious, so I can see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting a little tedious, but so I'm maybe gonna skip back and forth. I did a lot of wrapping yesterday, so
We need to do that.
I had not wrapped anything yet.
Now you've already started your other one also, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Do you want me to show that one too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I have a surprise Christmas start. I received this as a gift. There's 2 other ones, so I'm gonna stitch all 3 in a row. But this one is Peppermint's House. And I just love this one. I decided this one is gonna be my middle. So I've started it. And there it is.
Cute.
Oh, I love how it shows on that fabric.
Yeah. I think that white is gonna show up. I was kind of worried about it a little bit, but I think it's gonna show up just fine.
Mm-hmm.
I did not have all of the colors that I needed to make, all, because it like 2 oranges, 2 yellows, 2 purples, 2 greens, yeah, all those. So I did a online order for Michael's and then had my husband go pick it up.
Curbside, right?
Curbside, yes. Yep.
I mean,
and I got all the numbers and everything, so it worked.
Katie moved Bella off her lap and she's getting yelled at. So my other one, I probably will work on it tonight and then tomorrow, and it's Joy to the World from Lizzie Kate. I'm going to do the big one that says Joy to the World, the Lord has come, let earth receive her king. That one. And I have this beautiful piece of Ygritte, which is an orphan from Picture This Plus, and it's 32 count linen. Oh, it goes this way because it's the bottom.
Make sure you
nice.
Flip it over about 5 more times trying to decide.
There you go. Yeah. But it's really pretty. It's very subtle fabric. And when I saw it, I just thought it would be perfect with this.
Yeah.
So we'll see if my white shows on there, but I think it will.
And this is your last of the 12, right?
This is it. Yeah.
And Christmas Eve was mine.
I posted on Instagram about one of mine, about my Christmas list, and said, okay, have you guys had any of your projects you just have not wanted to move on from? Because I really have. I've just had such a fun time with my patterns, but I'm like, I don't want to stop. So,
I think that's what Connie's complaint is too, is that she doesn't want to move on. She wants to go ahead and finish what she's starting.
And our friend Connie is trying to get to 100 finishes this year.
Yes.
Which
I think
she's going to do it.
Yeah.
I think she may have already, because I saw her post another finish and she was at 98. So I think she posted 99. I have a feeling by the time we see her on Saturday.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
Doing a 100 party.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
So, and I know, I mean, you know, I don't think that I could get to 100 finishes in a year. And Connie said, oh, well, I'm doing these little things. Yeah, she's doing Mill Hill beaded things. That would take me a long time.
And Satsuma, I think Satsuma has some
yes,
on it
some
too.
of the Satsuma.
Yeah. So
and she's
and I think she's only actually counting in her 100 things that have been FFO'd.
Really?
Oh, really?
I think so, because as she normally FFOs them, because she's doing the Mill Hills, so she'll you know, kind of piece them together and then put the felt on the back and put a little ornament hanger or something.
Fancy ones that come in parts that you have to put together.
Yep.
I think I could do 100 FFOs. They're already stitched and sitting in a drawer. Maybe that should be my goal next year.
Or you do that many FFOs before your next birthday. Remember, you were trying to figure that out.
Oh, well, no, before my next big birthday.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Your next big birthday.
So Athena, I'm coming to your house and we're going to finish off all my stuff. Okay.
Sounds good.
I keep telling Athena I'm going to her house and going to finish things. So.
It'll happen one day. Maybe when we pack the January box.
Okay. Which we will probably package out of Athena's again, because she has said that she would share the room with us, share the space.
We'll see.
My husband was actually excited to help. The packing of the Nice List box was a group effort between my family and Katie and Laura's family. And I think I had 4 of my 5 there, and all 4 of you were there. And so there was 8 of us, and it was just a whole assembly line kind of just going. And my husband installed a new fluorescent light in the garage this weekend. And then, or yesterday, I think. And then he tells me, when are we doing boxing again? I actually had fun doing that. And I was like, I don't know. I'll ask.
We'll have to see. I think the one deterrent at this point would be weather. But since we're moving into the time with snow and all of that, what will come first is making sure that they go out on time. So if there's some big snowstorm or something, Athena is local, but she's still decently far away. So
it was
everybody
hope
for a good weather weekends.
It was quick though to get through all of those.
Yes.
And it made packing the Advent boxes so much easier.
We expected it to take all day. And I think that's what you guys thought too.
And we were done in
like an hour and a half.
It took longer to set up and figure out what we were going to do and get everything close to where it needed to be in the assembly line, like all of the extras. It took longer to do that than it did to pack. We'll
just have a big like week-long sleepover at your house next year, and we'll bring all of the gifts to wrap too, and we'll just do a whole week wrapping and then packing up the whole box and
Christmas in July. That's what we're doing on the 3 days between Black Needle and Frogwarts.
Not sleeping. No, why would we sleep?
I was wrapping day 5 gifts on my birthday this year. That is how early we've had some of these things. We had stuff that I wrapped before that.
So day 5 were those scissors.
Yes.
So she was putting scissors in boxes on July 8th. So I mean, Katie was very well prepared and found her moments here and there. And she would come in and keep me company while I was sewing for Love You More. And she would be boxing things up, wrapping things, and getting them. We kept buying tubs a couple at a time and putting things in
the tubs. Shed was not made yet. So across the room, we have this hutch. And at one point, there were tubs stacked so high
all the way to the ceiling.
You couldn't see the hutch because the shed wasn't done yet. And it finally got done thanks to our lovely friends, Cheyenne and Tommy, who came and helped out. Because
Who
Tommy
came and took over.
Yeah, basically.
And
got our shed finished for us.
Yes.
And so that stuff was able to move out there finally, and we got our living room back.
Okay, that's another tangent.
It is. Oh, we're giving away all the secrets here. But I was going to say, I had helped with an advent box before in the book world. And so I kind of knew
what to expect,
how long it took. Yeah. Like I know that the person I helped was doing all the wrapping herself, and she didn't think it would take as long as it did. So I then knew it would take way longer than we wanted to spend come November.
So
yeah.
Okay. Anything else for this one?
I think that's it. We're gonna have one more video for Christmas to open up day 25. That will be up tomorrow morning, and then we'll have one more wrap-up video with stitching progress, and we'll just go through all of our projects that we worked on in December. So I'm gonna say goodbye, Society Stitchers, and see you tomorrow morning. Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.